If you currently hold 10,000 XRP, you might not feel wealthy just yet. But what if I told you that you've already positioned yourself for success? This isn't some hype-driven fantasy. This is about real data, timing, and the kind of strategic thinking the top 1% use to build wealth. And yes, if you're holding XRP, you're part of that story. Here's the thing. Most XRP holders have no idea what kind of opportunity they're sitting on. And by the time they finally figure it out, it may be too late to act. Sound familiar? You're probably checking your portfolio 10-15 times a day, wondering if today's the day XRP finally moves. Well, stay with me. Because in this video, I'm going to explain why owning 10,000 XRP already puts you ahead of 99% of the global population, even if the token hasn't touched $10 yet. And by the end, you'll see what the XRP rich list quietly reveals about investors like you. And it's nothing short of astonishing. Part 1. The psychology behind holding. Let's begin with the mental game. The average investor makes emotional decisions. They buy into hype, sell out of fear, and chase market trends like moths chasing a flame. But not you. You've held on to your 10,000 XRP through media fear, regulatory battles, and long, boring sideways charts. That's not just a trade, that's conviction. You stayed the course during legal uncertainty, feud, fear, uncertainty, doubt, and countless market distractions. You watched Bitcoin surge, meme coins explode, and still, XRP took its own long, frustrating path. But here's the question. What if that slow grind and quiet patience are the exact ingredients that turn your position into generational wealth, while others are left regretting their fear-based decisions? Part 2. The real value of holding 10,000 XRP. Let's put things into perspective. If XRP is priced at $1, your holdings are worth $10,000. If it hits $5, you're now sitting on $50,000. And at $10, you're in six-figure territory. Now, imagine if XRP reaches its projected utility value, somewhere between $50 to $100 in the upcoming financial cycle. That turns your 10,000 XRP into anywhere between $500,000 to $1 million. Still skeptical? Ask yourself this. Would some of the world's largest banks spend years in regulatory battles over a token that didn't matter? Think about it. Part 3. A shifting global financial system. Here's what many miss. You're not just betting on a digital coin. You're investing in the infrastructure of tomorrow's global finance. While most people binge on streaming shows, governments, financial institutions, and global banks are quietly building the next version of the financial system. And XRP, it's already part of the conversation. It's ISO 20022 compliant. It powers on-demand liquidity. RippleNet is operating in over 70 countries. This isn't just a promising idea, it's a strategic blueprint being executed. And what the XRP rich list reveals about who actually holds massive amounts of XRP may place you in a far more powerful position than you think. Part 4. Scarcity and the silent wealth shift. Let's talk about supply. There will only ever be 100 billion XRP, and we live in a world with over 8 billion people. That's just 12 XRP per person, before you even factor in burned tokens and lost private keys. So holding 10,000 XRP, that's not just uncommon, it's exceptionally rare. While average retail investors are distracted by short-form content and social media trends, institutions are preparing to move in. Big time. Spoiler. TikTok dance videos won't protect anyone from inflation, and by the time the mainstream finally catches up, it will be those who already positioned themselves who will reap the benefits, not the latecomers waiting for media approval. The win isn't in hitting $20. It's in the fact that you had the foresight to act before it did. Because wealth doesn't just reward intelligence, it rewards vision. And owning 10,000 XRP today is a symbol of long-term vision, not hype, and certainly not luck. Now here's the twist. Most XRP investors don't truly know where they rank in the overall XRP wealth landscape. Are you in the top 10%, the top 1%, or even a part of a group that institutions have already identified as early adopters? If you're curious to know exactly where you stand and what that actually means for your financial future, don't miss my next video. It's time to see what the data reveals about you and just how many zeros might be waiting in your future net worth.